So this is chapter 4. The name of the chapter is autosuggestion. It's the fourth step to riches. If you don't know what autosuggestion is, that is basically just self-suggestion. And all of it talks about at the end. It says how it says I am. It says once you master the art of autosuggestion, you will be able to truly say, I am the master of my fate and soul. I'm the master of my fate and captain of my soul. Philosophers have been trying to decipher that, but the entire chapter, it goes in depth about that saying and what it means. First of all, in chapter 2, which was desire, you compare that with faith, autosuggestion, and emotion. It also leads to riches and infinite intelligence. So it says at one point to master autosuggestion, repeat. If you have a certain desire, or something you want, it starts out as something you want. You repeat. You like say you want $100,000, and you want it by July 30th. You say out loud every night when you wake up and when you go to bed. Every night, I will acquire $100,000 before July 30th. Say that every night, every morning. First thing you do when you wake up, first thing in the morning you do when you wake up, and last thing you do before you go to bed. You repeat that out loud. You want to do that? If you want to, you can do that a certain amount of times every night, like at minimum twice a day. And then, well, the second step to it is like you have to. That was the second step. The third step is to you can write it down. You can write it down if you don't memorize it. This the exact same thing. If I can snap the exact same thing every single night. The third step is to you can write it down if you don't memorize it. And you can repeat off of that piece of paper or notebook or index card. I will get $100,000 by July 30th. You can read off of that card until you memorize it vividly. You don't have to look at the card or anything. It is best to do this with your eyes closed. Whenever you're feeling stressed out because you're trying to acquire that, just remember, it's all going to be worth it in the end. Depending on what you go through to get the $100,000. And yeah, that's basically a summary of chapter 4.